All right, here we are in, I keep calling it Altamont, but it might be Castleberry. We're right on the edge. 436 and 1792. Check out the setup. We know how to make a scene, boy. America first. Yeah, this corner is where we get our worst reception from people. We get about 10 to 15% negative comments and stuff. So we make sure we come out here every week, once a week. Yeah, usually it's about 3 or 4% negative comments. But no matter where we go, it's an overwhelming positive response. Doesn't matter where we go. Ron is with us today.
What's up, Jeff?
You made your own sign?
Well, I'll be using this in Washington, D.C., so I figured, you know what, I'll go ahead and practice.
Yeah, where are you going again?
I am going to the CPAC in Washington, D.C.
How awesome is that?
Oh yeah, I scored an all-expenses-paid trip.
All expenses paid trip. You said you're gonna meet Candace Owens, you think?
Well, I'll be seeing her, I know that, because she's speaking
You're
there.
gonna see a lot of people there, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're trying to hook us up with Rick Scott, too, so there's a chance I'll meet him.
Awesome, man. Young Republicans, man, there's hope. See that? We got a new face out here today. Hey, what's your name, sir?
Eric.
Aaron?
Eric.
Eric?
Yes.
Yeah. So what, did you see some of our posts on Facebook or something and decided to come out here?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, sir. You're a patriot.
MAGA.
MAGA.
4 more years.
4 more years.
Yes.
Or 4 more terms, I like to say. He brought his own megaphone. Check it out. Hey, the 3 main reasons to vote for Trump: jobs, jobs, jobs. Brought out the new Nancy, the pig Pelosi painting. America last, man. That's what Democrats stand for. They put illegals first. Shameful. Yeah, last week in Jacksonville, I don't know if you heard, but there were some conservative people in Jacksonville hanging out by the mall. They had the tent all set up on their tables, and they were registering people to vote. And some unhinged, insane lefty drove his van right through their tent, ran over all their tables. He's lucky he didn't kill somebody, man. These people are nuts. Maybe 3 weeks ago, in Orlando, there were some road crew guys working on I-4 and got into some argument about Trump. And the Trump-hating lefty guy stabbed and killed the other guy. He murdered somebody because he liked Trump and was defending Trump. This is the kind of insane, out-of-touch reality that these lefties are building for us all. Yeah, last week we had a police officer pull over and was telling us a story about a group of people that were in this very spot waving Trump flags in 2016, and just triggered an idiot right there. And next to those buildings over there, somebody snuck around and fired a gun at them. Again, luckily nobody was killed. What is the matter with these weirdo lefties? These lefties have been trained to think that words are violence. So if they don't like your words, they believe it's okay to use violence against you. Mr. Sean Sherrill made it out today. What's happening? I love you,
You know, just out here
supporting your president
and triggering haters.
Yeah. It's not hard to do, is it? Hey, stick a fork in Joe Biden. He's done. Thanks for coming out, Deborah.
Yes.
You're awesome.
Oh man, miss it.
I painted Nancy green like vomit because she's a witch. Yeah, man, when we come out here and wave flags, we really hadn't been doing this very long. I don't know, 5 or 6 weeks maybe. We've had bottles thrown at us multiple times. The lefties that get triggered by us, they're always yelling, calling us the worst names in the world and flipping us off and foaming at the mouth. Yeah, we had one lefty in Lake Mary. We were waving flags. He got so triggered, he went and parked his car, turned around, went and parked his car, went up to Barry and fingered him, stuck his finger in his, like 1 inch away from his nose. Yeah, there's several times where someone drives by or they turn the corner and they do this. There was one guy a couple weeks ago, right here at this very corner, rolled his window down, slowed down, and yelled at me and everybody else, "I'm gonna come back and shoot every one of you fuckers," is what he said. Yeah, last week in this very spot, right here where I'm standing, some triggered lefty came pulling up here, had his window down, and flicked his lit cigarette at me. Of course, he was too cowardly to stop. He just rolled on through and kept going, but his lit cigarette barely missed my face. Yeah, I had somebody sneak over to my house. I don't know if it was in the middle of the night or what, but they stuck a "fuck Trump" bumper sticker on the front of my truck. It wasn't there one day and that evening, and when I walked out of my house I noticed it immediately. So I think they came to my house in the middle of the night and just to stick that bumper sticker on my truck. Yeah, so the last video I made, we were in Longwood, and at the end of the event, some triggered weirdo lefty woman turning the corner, tried to run over all of our Trump signs, yard signs, hopped the curb, missed all of the Trump signs, and ran over about 25 of these American flags right here. These little flags. How come you never hear of conservatives going up the deep end and pulling some crap like that? Triggered. People at home, you watch this video and you're thinking, why would you go out there? Why would you do that? Why would you wave Trump flags, man? They're gonna kill you one of these times. Crazy lefties, they call Trump supporters racists. But these Democrats, man, they look at a person and judge you by your skin color first. They don't like the Iowa caucus. They don't like it starting off in Iowa because they've been saying that the state is too white. Imagine if Trump said that. Imagine if Trump said he didn't want to go to some state because it's too many black people there. Could you imagine that? They would talk about that on the news 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Forever. They would never let that go, but yet they can get away with it. Hey, Trump puts together a team of scientists. There are like 5 of these dudes. He's put them on the Ebola virus, the task force there. And the first thing the media said was, oh, every one of those scientists are white. You know, Trump just picked the best guys. Trump wasn't thinking skin color or nothing because he's not racist. Just happened to be 5 white dudes. The Democrats went nuts because they look at skin color first.
This will never be a socialist country. You can't be that stupid.
we got a triggered pedestrian over there. So do you ever get nervous coming out here thinking?
Hell no.
those lefties aren't scaring you away?
No.
All right.
I live for this shit, man. Are you kidding me?
I love it.
I love supporting my president, but I love friggin' blowing their minds even more.
Yeah.
I love watching them explode.
Well, these weirdo lefties are trying to scare everybody away. You know what I mean?
It's not
they don't want us fighting back and
Nah.
educating the public.
But we're not soft like them. That's
right.
the big difference. We grew up in a different time.
Yeah, you can't be afraid of these people, man. You
No.
can't.
Thank you!
Because what's the alternative? You get scared.
Socialism.
You get scared and you don't fight back and you let them win. And next thing you know, we become a communist country.
Thank you.
The time to fight isn't later down the road when no one's giving you any grief. It's right now, man.
While driving, making a turn, he got triggered.
He got triggered?
Oh yeah.
There's a finger. Hey, there's a triggered guy right there. And this little group was formed all because Barry over there used to come out and wave flags all by himself. And then I found out about him and hooked up with him, started making videos, making posts, telling everybody where we're gonna be, and it's growing, man. Seems like every time I come out here, man, there's a new person out here. What motivates you to come out here every time, man?
I love my country and I love my president. I love somebody who's doing something for us for a change instead of for everybody else.
There you go.
That's what motivates me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the only president to make...
Yeah, man, it takes an extremely motivated person to get off their butt and head to a busy intersection and wave flags for Trump, man, I'm telling you. Yeah, man, being irritated, I think, is what motivated me the most. Them calling Trump a racist all the time, I think that just finally I had enough of it, man. My hair slowly lit on fire. What motivates you to come out here, man? You've been out here quite a few times.
Just being an American.
Yeah.
A patriot.
You
Coming
ain't...
out here to trigger the idiots, to get the word out. You know what I love? I saw that Biden had something the other night. He had like what, 1,100 people show up to his rally, and Trump down the road had 11,000 people waiting outside to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't understand how they can say that everybody else is doing much better in their numbers. I mean,
The Democrats are actually running
Trump
on...
doesn't own the Gallup poll, and he's running pretty well.
Well, those
right now.
polls are rigged anyways. Who's going to believe a poll after last time?
Well,
it's clear.
Like he said it on Fox and Friends this morning, where he was rating in the polls last week, and he said that Gallup is no friend of his.
Yeah.
So
what the media does is they try to tell you that Trump is losing to take the steam out of the conservatives. So they're like, man, why should I go vote? He ain't doing good. That's what they're trying to do. It's a mind game. It's all propaganda, man. Don't fall for it. Democrats are actually running on, they're going to fix the economy. They said that. That's
I think that's such a joke. Every time I hear that,
I
I'm
know,
like, wow.
man. Well, they have to lie and tell people we're not doing good. I've heard CNN talking about how we could possibly be slipping into a recession. Triggered! They tell their viewers that we're slipping into a recession, and then like a week and a half later, the stock market hits an all-time high again.
How many times have it hit high?
I know.
How many times?
I don't know, man. Can you count how many times in the past 6 months the stock market hit an all-time high?
Can't count them.
It's
So many.
amazing. Trump and that
tired of
magic
winning?
wand, baby.
Tired of winning?
Times are better now for every American than at any other time in history. Yeah. So hey, stay tuned to this page, and we make posts telling everybody where we're gonna be. So come out and wave flags with us. You know what I'm saying? Get off your butt and do something. Come out here, wave some Trump flags. I got plenty of flags you can hold, signs you can hold. Join us. I think as it gets closer to the election, more and more people are gonna come out here, man. Uh-oh. Ooh, there was almost an accident. Man, people get triggered easy these days.
Well, if I sit back here, it's just to keep an eye on you.
Oh, okay.
You guys aren't doing anything wrong.
Oh, appreciate that. Yeah. I appreciate
we
it.
appreciate if you sit here, people are less likely to throw stuff.
Well, I want to sit far enough back.
Yeah, this guy's being really cool, man. He just said he wanted to check on us, make sure we're not having any problems.
I'm worried about them.
Yeah.
I'm worried about those yahoos.
Yeah. Yep. It's getting to the point where almost every time we go out here and do this, we do this twice a week, something happens where somebody throws something at us or hops the curb and tries to run some signs over. Or
Second time I did this out here, I had somebody.
the guy mooned you? Now that's some trigger in there. Somebody actually stuck their ass out the window and mooned you? Are you serious, dude?
Yeah, I go by and I had an ass out the window just mooning us.
Man, why do I always miss the good stuff? It's crazy, man. You come out here, you actually just never know what to expect. You know what? Hey, Trump's done so much to make this country better. There's just one last thing we got to do together. Vote out all Democrats.